Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing a sort of another day in the life vlog based video showing you behind the scenes of the influencer marketing industry. And today is a pretty special day because today is the Influencer Marketing Show. So the Influencer Marketing Show is one of the biggest influencer marketing conferences in the world, and this is the European version based here in London today. So this is where a bunch of brands, a bunch of agencies, tech creators, we all come together and we get a bunch of learnings, meetings, networking, and all of that great stuff. So we're going to be spending the daily Influencer Marketing Show. Going to be showing you behind the scenes of some of the meetings I'm at, some of the conversations, and then I'm doing a really special panel today as well, where I'm speaking alongside Pinterest at 3:40 on the stage about micro-influencers and how to harness micro communities. We're going to get a few insights from people and learn about their agencies, how they started. And just one quick thing guys, I've got a free Telegram community that you can join and get free daily influencer marketing value at any time. In the link in the description, join that and you can get free insights into the influencer marketing world. Let's get into the video. Basically, I run Saulderson Media. We've been around for the last 5 years and a few months. So we are a talent management and influencer marketing agency. We started as a traditional talent management company. I used to work at ESL. I was working in ESL's video networks. We were managing creators there, helping them get brand deals. We sometimes do like live events, experiential. We were out in LA last month doing a big event with Netflix and a VR company to launch a Squid Game VR experience actually, which was really, really fun. No, I really appreciate that and really good to connect as well. Hopefully we can get some of this stuff. I'd rather get this than waiting that queue, I have to say. Upstairs was just like it was like a curry thing, like a chicken tikka and like wrap. It looked good, but I was like, it smells a bit like in this. I was like walking through, I was like, why is it like right in the middle of the hall? Of course, like gonna smell like curry, you know what I mean? Chicken pie, please. There you go. Thanks so much. Top quality scran for the day, boy.
LinkedIn, buddy? Yeah. We don't actually.
How are you doing, man?
Very good. Yeah.
We've tried B2B before, it's just tough.
It's very tough.
Very tough.
And then we've got like Primark and the alcohol group, Diageo.
Oh yeah, Diageo, yeah.
Doing like that.
That's really cool, yeah. We're mostly doing like tech and gaming brands, obviously. So we just, Shure microphones, the microphone company that basically every podcaster uses in the planet. Like, I'll catch you a bit. Enjoy. Yeah. Thanks so much. Bye, I'll see you there. See you at the top. Get the For You page. Interesting names. Again.
There you go.
Appreciate it, thank you. I just saw this just the name. How you doing? How's the move to Sky now? So we spoke to, is that a tough one? I feel like a lot of these big agencies, big companies must be pretty intense.
Yeah.
Literally, I got a text my team being like, been signed for ages, got all the product, got everything, start filming. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, like, yeah, I can imagine it's probably even worse for you guys.
Oh yeah.
I know. Great to see you guys. Have a great rest of the event, man.
Hi.
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
How are you?
I was literally walking up. I was late time. I want to go get my water bottle. Yeah. I'm so thirsty. So got me to these guys. Over to you. Over to someone. Main niches are gaming, esports, tech, and entertainment. Most brands we work with are tech brands or gaming brands. Yeah. So a lot of Twitch stuff that we're trying to do a lot more on Twitch and trying to help brands come into Twitch, and also help non-endemic brands enter gaming is a big one for us. So,
Are you working with AV as well?
not anymore. We did a year-long thing with them last year, but didn't end up renewing the project.
Speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Love to see you, man.
Nice to see you as well.
Yeah, sure yourself. I haven't noticed many. I've noticed that like most shit gets done when you're ruthless, right? If you go too heavy, then people just start resenting you in the company, and like, yeah, clients don't like you and your team don't like you. It won't produce quality work. I'll probably let you go because I need to actually see what I'm doing this talk about. I'll catch you a bit. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Hello, mate. How you doing? You good? Nice to see you. Likewise. Yeah. How are things going? seen you've completely switched up the brand. I like this, the LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah.
Gone from Meta now to LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, lovely you could just introduce yourself to the channel.
I'm Benjy. I'm an ex-Meta creator partnerships person, and I'm now building my brand, the LinkedIn Whisperer, and looking for the next thing for me, platform side.
A lot of the goal of this channel is try and educate people about the career economy. A lot of people who watch me are trying to enter the career economy, right? Whether that's a brand trying to get into it, whether that's a career they're trying to start, or maybe it's just someone wanting to start an agency or get a job. From you being on like various sides, I feel, of the career economy, what are some tips that you kind of have, you think, for people trying to get into the career economy?
So I worked in journalism for 10 years, interviewing celebrities. So I'd work with creators. So I think for me it was about looking at the skills I'd had, seeing those experiences, evaporating the stuff around it, and seeing what they were as skills. So I went from print to TV and radio to tech. A lot of the people that were at Meta at the time that I applied, I'd worked with as a journalist. So for me it sounds cheesy, but your network is your net worth. It really is.
I literally have a video that's just gone live, and it's about 5 things I learned in influence marketing space. Number 2 is the network in this industry is the most important thing.
When I think about reputation, I think it's not what people say about you when you're in the room, it's what people say about you when you're not in the room. Are you the kind of person when you're not in the room, someone says they work hard, they've got integrity, they're honest, they're good working in the team? Or are you someone that cuts corners, charges a cheap price, and doesn't deliver?
For other people trying to get in the space, do you think then that them trying to focus on building their network and building that reputation is the number 1 thing they should do to kind of make a mark and an impact in the space?
Totally, and I'll give you an example of something I'm doing at the moment. I love LinkedIn. I'm always creating content there, trying new stuff. I want to work at LinkedIn, but there are no jobs there. I'm not going to feel defeated or frustrated or annoyed. I'm just going to create work that aligns with them. So I'm creating a course, I'm creating tools to help people use LinkedIn, and I really believe that when a job comes up there, I will be in a really good position to be successful with that.
You have to be kind of proactively providing value before anyone's going to come to you. You can't just expect to like have someone want to come to you. They're wanting to look for people who are already on the ball, thinking, trying to be creative, provide value, and that's what's going to have success.
100%, and that's the very foundation of creators, right?
Yeah.
They create content, they create an audience, and then once their audience is big enough and well enough engaged, they sell to them. And if they sell to them too early, the audience becomes disengaged. One of the reasons I love the fact that you're doing this YouTube stuff is because you're saying to your audience, here's something for free and here's what I've learned. That's really one of the foundations of how I work.
I think that's what I've noticed as well from like our side is like you can give everything for free and show them how, show them the why, show them everything. People will still probably pay you for the implementation anyway because it's like they see that you can do it really, really well, and they're like, you give me all this value, I'm just going to pay you to do it. They know how to do it, but they're probably like, actually, he's a thought leader, he knows what he's doing, he's giving us free value, he'll probably run this very well for us, and they want to then pay us for the execution.
I have nothing more to add.
There we go. Well, thank you so much, I really appreciate your time. Love to see you, man. Have a great one. I'm actually going to go prepare for this talk now. Big day, big day.
So you're nervous before the speech?
No, I'm not. I do a lot of these talks. And to be fair, I'm not nervous right now, but I think when I'm sat there, I might be a little bit. But this is a very casual sort of conversation. 3 other people, just kind of having a casual conversation about micro communities, micro influencers, how to leverage them, how to drive impact for brands, using them, and then a bit about our experiences and predictions going forward. So as long as I don't say anything like that's completely wrong, we should be good.
Hello, welcome back to the Pyramid stage. Really excited to introduce this next panel. And Suhit, Amin, founder and CEO of Saulderson Media. Welcome to the stage, guys. We are live and direct. Hi everyone, this is a really great turnout. It's lovely to see so many faces. And last but certainly not least, we have Suhit. Suhit is the founder and CEO of Saulderson Media.
Yeah, thank you very much for the introduction. I'm glad to be here. So I'm Suhit Amin. I'm the 22-year-old founder of Saulderson Media.
Okay, I wanted to kind of kick off by sort of grounding the conversation in the basics. What is a micro-influencer?
You know, really you're judged on your viewership and your engagement, right? So someone with 10,000 followers on TikTok could be getting millions of views just the way the For You page worked, right? But would you consider them a micro creator? It tends to fall in that sort of 20 to sort of 100k range depending on the platform.
You've made a really good point there on that view-through rate being so important. It kind of is regardless of following. You can have someone on TikTok with 500,000 followers, but they just are not driving that same level of viewership.
A lot of clients who don't know the space are always like, we want creators with this many followers or this or that, and that really doesn't matter because they're thinking about the total reach, the total addressable audience size, but really it's like, who is actually going to watch that video? If the creator's got 1 million followers but they're only getting 10,000 views per video, that is the total reach from that video, so you need to be looking at that much more.
Let's build on that and talk a little bit about success. You know, the number one question we always get asked as the agency side is how are you actually measuring the success of your campaigns? So I want to talk a little bit about how you guys measure success. One
of the biggest things within our space is Discord communities, and that is where gamers really nurture their audiences, and I think it's a super powerful one because you get really close to your audience, and that's what, if you're a gamer, like your audience generally loves you and like they will like kind of walk through a fire pit with you type thing. Discord is where like creators really get to engage with their fans very closely. Their fans come together, they can get to know each other. I was at a live event that we were doing with a creator, and the creator was there and a bunch of fans came and like they all knew each other by their gamer tags and like, they were calling out stuff that they spoke about Discord and stuff.
Thank you. Like, I feel like to me, Discord is still such a myth. I had a couple of our gaming clients bring it up to the business. Not that I'm kind of selling work to you, Suhit, but maybe I should be batting them to you because when it comes to Discord, maybe this is a bit of a lead gen driver. And I do want to ask you guys one more question. How are you actually sourcing your influencers? How are you sourcing talent?
I'll keep it very short and sweet because I don't have much time. Similar to you, we use Tiger as our influencer database, but a lot of our sort of work just comes from like knowing the people in our network, especially within the gaming space. We will work with a creator who we know works and then sort of tap into their extended audience. So it might be like a Rainbow Six Siege creator and then they all game together. So there might be like another 5 creators very similar audiences that we can then tap into from there. Bring yourself out there, get in touch with brands, use keywords, use hashtags, talk about brands you want to work with.
I'm actually going to bat a question to you. How successful do you think campaigns between gaming creators and non-gaming brands can be, i.e. fashion? Is there a place for them?
Yeah, definitely, but you have to do it very strategically, and there's some brands who do it very, very well. There's an agency that I'm very friendly with who've done like KFC Gaming, who've done Pizza Hut, whatever. To do gaming, as I say, you have to do it very strategically because the gaming community will reject you if you don't speak their language, resonate with them, speak their tone of voice, if you don't kind of understand their culture. So it has to be done in that certain way. I think the best way to work with fashion, instead of collaborations with specific games, again the IPs, you have to tap into communities that will be relevant to gamers as well. So
thank you guys so much, not just for watching, but for your questions. Really appreciate it. And a round of applause for the panelists here as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much guys on a 20-minute break.
So that's just my talk now wrapped up. Pretty chill, pretty good experience. I wasn't really nervous at all. It was very casual, right? You know, we were doing like panel, right? So people are, you know, interviewing, chatting to us, questions. But it went really well. I really enjoyed it. Talking about my perspective from like running a gaming specific influencer marketing agency. At the end of it, I had 2 people come up to me about gaming campaigns and influencer campaigns. We got 2 leads from that. One which is the European Parliament, which I thought was crazy. You want to use gaming creators and normal influencers, and then one which I don't want to say because I don't want anyone else stealing my client. They're like a very big household name. They want to do some gaming stuff. Tried it with another agency who don't specialize in this niche and now want to work with us and get on a call. So basically for you guys, I've said this and stressed this quite a lot on my YouTube and also in the Telegram community that I have. Coming to events is so important because you can do talks like this, or you can just meet the people in person, have a chat with them, understanding they're less reserved, they're more open to telling you their problems, their pain points, hearing from you. You're much more likely to get high quality leads. So I think you need to come to events, be aggressive, talk to as many people as possible, get involved in these conversations, go to these talks, go to these events, speak to people. The leads are going to be higher quality. So that was a talk. We got a bit more going on at the event now. I got a couple more meetings. Then we have the after party after, which we're not going to cover. It gets messy at the after parties. But let's head on to the next meetings.
May I ask, where did the name Saulderson come from?
Basically, my name's Suhit, Amin. Pretty uncommon name in the UK, right?
Yeah.
I started in this space, gaming space, when I was 13, and my parents were very worried about internet security at the time, because it's like, if you typed in Suhit Amin on the internet, my school posted stuff, so like you could find out basically exactly what school I went to. Like, and obviously if I'm playing games, the community is pretty toxic. It can be toxic sometimes, right? So they're worried about that. So they said to me, Suhit, we want you to operate under an alias. So I basically operated under the alias Saulderson. So I was a little white brunette kid, basically, in their eyes. And then I just got known as like Saul Anderson, and then I made my Twitter handle Saulderson. And then when I decided to launch my agency, I was like, I may as well just pull this brand forward because people know me as that already, so I just call it Saulderson. So that was the day in the life of the influencer marketing show. Which was running in and out of meeting, barely got to do anything else, but been a really successful event. A few hot leads. We're now going to go to the after party, see who's there, because that's where a lot of conversations tend to come. But I think what I really wanted to highlight with this video is showing you kind of behind the scenes of this industry, how things tend to happen. And I think what a lot of people neglect in this space is that face-to-face personalization and communication is super important. That's why I spend a lot of time traveling, going to events, because it's good for creators to get to know you, they're going to work with you, trust you more, and it's good for brands to know who you are. Have any takeaways from this video, that is, get yourself down to events that are relevant to your niche. Get yourself down, make those in-person connections, and do not be afraid just to go up to people cold. Unless someone's a terrible person, they won't mind you coming up to them and having a conversation. In the next video, I don't know what's going to be, probably some more influencer marketing sauce and tips. So if you want to be up for that, subscribe, turn notifications on, leave a like. Please just comment as well, leave any feedback. What are you enjoying about the channel? What types of the content that we're doing? As I said at the start of the video, in the link in the description, you can join my free Telegram community where I literally just post daily like my influencer marketing thoughts, what I'm doing within the agency, bits and bobs, early kind of clips or videos as well. Also kind of call recordings from different things that I get up to in the space. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.